Hello, Michael with WriterSanctuary. Today, I just wanted to go over some of the reasons why I do the writing sprints and how well they have been working for me in the past 9 episodes. And actually, things have been coming along so well that I'm still debating on doing them 5 days a week. Now, first of all, the writing sprints for me have been helping me keep more focused and motivated to write the story. Now, I've been hitting roughly around 2,000 words every day while doing the writing sprints, and so that's a pretty good chunk. That's about average of what I write in a 2 hour block of time anyway, and these writing sprints are roughly 2 hours long. And that's because we do a 25-minute sprint, then a 5-minute break. Then we do four of those and then have lunch. At least I do, because by the time we're done, it's about 12:30, 12:40. Well, the point is that they've been actually helping me get more writing done in my manuscript far beyond what I've been trying to do the past 2 or 3 months. That's because I wind up getting sidetracked by a bunch of random stuff that wind up taking all my time away from being able to write my manuscript. These things include clients, blogs, sometimes I just waste time. Secondly, it's in my head that this 2 hour block cannot be interrupted. This means I ignore things like text messages, emails, social notifications. But the bottom line is that I know that I'm going live, and this 2 hour block of time is mine specifically for writing this book. You're just along for the ride. Next up, I like using viewers as accountability. Now, it hits different when there's the possibility that someone's going to stumble across the show and sit down and see my productivity. I mean, it's not like the show is super popular, but the prospect of visitors keeps me on point and going live and writing every day. It's not like working from home, you have a boss that sits over your shoulder making sure you do your work. In this case, I use live streaming as a way to give me that boss, you guys, standing over my shoulder. I mean, after all, I don't want to sit there and not look like I know what I'm doing. Now, another reason why I love doing these writing sprints is because I really like the ambient sounds I've been creating. Now, granted, I've only made two so far, but I plan on making a ton more for Creative Sanctuary's YouTube channel. I like to create these ambient sounds that help promote relaxation, and to the point where my friend was worried I was going to fall asleep while I was writing. That's not the case. I'm just totally relaxed, and I can focus more on my book. But I can see myself turning them on before I go to bed at night, which is one of the motivations why I'm debating on doing a 2 hour stretch. No matter how you slice it up, though, sometimes ambient background sound is stirs the creative juices and just makes you feel more relaxed and more focused on your book. Some people like you listening to music. Some people love having absolute no sound at all going on. I really groove on having the background rains and fire sounds that I've been doing, and I've got a ton more ideas in the works. Another reason why I like doing the writing sprints is because the breaks have been kind of fun when others are joining the conversation. Like, we'll discuss how well we all did, and I kind of lean into what I researched during that last writing sprint. Because as an author, you can research a lot of stuff in Google that'll probably put you on a watch list somewhere. Today, I was looking up synonyms for decay, rotting, and desiccation and stench. Tomorrow, I'm going to be looking up uh, the 50 caliber rifles of 1874. But anyway, it is kind of fun to discuss with you guys what I did during that last writing sprint and some of the research, some of the things that popped out most when I was doing the research on it. So, now I can tell you right now, I've looked up some weird shit. And lastly, I like showing viewers what I'm working on and when it'll be done for the beta readers as soon as the first draft is complete. That's because during the writing sprints, I'll show what book I'm writing, my progress from Reedsy, and then, well, the live video feed from me. So once Shadows of Atlantic City is completed, I'll be changing the logo at the top and showing off my progress of Fury. The point is that you're all able to see what I'm working on and how far I've come along in the book. You can even see the expected deadline. Anyway, as I've said, I'm adding all the writing sprints to the Creative Sanctuary YouTube channel. These are just the ambient sounds and the background video. It doesn't have the logo of my book, my productivity, or the live feed. It's just the raw footage of the writing sprint. Now, those are all available on Creative Sanctuary YouTube channel. The link is in the description down below. But I plan on building one hell of a playlist. And each one isn't doing too badly in the grand scheme of things. Compared to my other videos on Writer Sanctuary, they do fairly well. Like the last one I uploaded has more average views throughout the time it's been up than most of my videos on Writer Sanctuary. People would rather just listen to background sound than to learn how to write. And it's fine. I know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but it's still kind of funny that the writing sprint videos get more attention than these. With only 12 subscribers, too. Now, as I said, I am still debating on doing them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as well, 5 days a week. It won't be adding anything extra to my plate because it just forces me to use the 2 hour block of time that I set aside for writing my book anyway. However, I would like to have more than just 2 ambient sounds, so I think by the time I make 5 at least, that way we can have a different one Monday through Friday. But I guess we'll have to see how things go. And as I said earlier, I am making 2 hour versions of the writing sprint ambient sounds, and I think I'm either going to use them for sleeping or just to use on my own when I want to do a 2 hour block of time for writing. Now, someone commented on the channel that they wanted me to do an 8 hour stretch, and like that would take forever to render, which means I wouldn't be able to use my computer until it's done. But who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll get bored enough and do it. Anyway, the writing sprints work best for me, but it's all about what works best for you. Not everybody can do writing sprints. Some people like to have music, some people like ambient sounds. There is no right or wrong answer. It just really depends on what gets you writing, what gets your creative juices flowing, what keeps you able to sit there and hammer the keys. That's what works best. But don't forget, these writing sprints are live every Tuesday and Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. That is 12:30 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 a.m. Pacific. I'm trying to do all the calculations in my head. Oh. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. For more videos about self-publishing, blogging, freelance writing, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's going to do it for me today. I get to do some marketing because it's Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.